Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to talk about Video Game Donkeys, videos about video games universe.
Frontier? I think it's Frontier, yeah.
Today I'm breaking down my entire plan for next year's videos. I want to be completely transparent with you guys next year. No surprises, no twists, no curveballs, no saying this is Black Myth Wukong and then playing the far superior Black Ops 6. Little Donkey Bro Army, I have seen the future of AAA gaming, and it is mostly games where you hit people with a sword.
Here's my take, guys. Gamers of all corners of the globe, here's my new take. With the tools people now have these days, I truly believe that non-AAA can make better AAA products, as AAA is now failing and taking more time to make a non-polished AAA product. And I think we're going to see an emergence of actual AAA quality polished products at a higher volume, and we're going to have a more consistent release of games of that quality than before. Even though it looks like the AAAs are all failing, they're going to be slowly replaced, and they're going to have to make new, better games. And as always, Rockstar will set the new bar for what a real quadruple A is. Ta-da!
And Nintendo Switch 2.
I got huge leaks and huge news on Nintendo Switch 2.
Trust me, bros.
And it is supposed to release in late 2022, early 2023.
Ask and you shall receive. Nobody asked me to play Soul Edge for PS1, but that is what you will receive anyway as the first video in January, because I like Soul Calibur. And then we're going to be ramping things up for the big January reveal of the Switch 2.
Nintendo has already started preparing the mass production for the next-gen Switch, which will be launched in 2021. So, yeah, just a few months, essentially.
All of this stuff that went around in December was just wrong.
I've heard from very trusted sources that...
Dude, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Their slim product, that size item is unable to run games that people deserve. I'm sorry to say, hey, it is what it is. I don't give a shit. Okay, that's the truth of it. That's a console of this size these days. You can say, yeah, but what about phones, whatever. Yes, phones are extremely good. Phones are better than the current Switch, right? But in order to go to the next level, the Steam Deck is bigger. The Steam Deck is a lot bigger and a lot more technologically advanced than this shit. Bro, don't gaslight me. I'm not gonna fall for this. Stop coping.
That Switch 2 is going to be revealed in January from big time, like the guy on Reddit said it.
There is actually a verified Reddit mod, which...
So the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks have gotten pretty insane, and...
they actually have the Y and X buttons reversed from how Nintendo has them.
Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be a PlayStation 2 level event in gaming. The second this thing gets announced, I am...
Not a single breathing human like the XY. Nobody fucking like it's dog shit. Why did they do that is a mystery. What a joke. Fuck them.
Throwing my PS5 Pro directly.
AB? Really, dude? Really?
Out the window.
Is this Nintendo Switch 2?
Yes.
Over on Twitter, there was a tweet
that proves everything. The launch lineup for this thing is going to be pure insane.
When you want to jump, it's spacebar. When you want to jump, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. We stopped doing the jump on the up here on the keyboard. Once we've stopped doing that, we never went back to jumping on up. We always jump from down. Always.
The new Elden Ring, that's a day one launch title. Witcher 4, that's a day one launch title with 4 times as many bugs as Cyberpunk.
There's a ton of third-party support in the pipeline.
Get ready to play modern AAA offerings on your Nintendo Switch system.
And a lot of different games from major studios are essentially just sitting and waiting to port their games to the next generation Nintendo console.
So there you have it. Bloodborne is a day one launch title for Switch 2. It's going to be 60 FPS, 5K.
And here is the logo. It's essentially Nintendo Switch with the Switch logo, but there's a 2.
Hey, listen, chat. I play the Switch on the airplane, okay? And I'm not kidding. I'm still stuck on the same boss after fucking 5 flights because it's so fucking laggy and miserable. It's like self-torture, dude. It's like self-inflicted harm. Playing this shit on the fucking Switch. It's disgusting. It's so bad.
Which confirms everything that I've been saying. Everything about Switch 2 is going to be 2 themed. Mario Odyssey 2, that's coming day 1. Pikmin 4 2, that's day 1. F-Zero, no, F1. But wait, there's more. Donkey Kong's Big Banana Extravaganza, an all-new 3D Donkey Kong platformer made by the Mario Odyssey team. They made 2 games and they're both coming out day 1. That's been confirmed.
So I'll put both images up on screen for you guys right now.
That's the wheel from Mario Kart 9. That's day 1 confirmed.
There was a person on Reddit who...
When a person on Reddit said it, it's gotta be true. Either all this is right or it's gonna be like 1-2 Switch and Funky Barn. January 17th, we're playing Dynasty Warriors Origins. You play as a woman hitting people with a sword, which is what I love so much about video games. Finally, we're gonna learn the origins of Dynasty Warriors, and did you know that the first one was actually a one-on-one fighting game, just like Soul Edge? January 23rd.
Whoa. Was it that sharp?
Was actually a one-on-one.
Chat, this look at how good, look how smooth that is.
Just like Soul Edge. January 23rd.
Is this interpolated or something or what?
Playing Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles Remastered. This game came from a different era in gaming where every game wasn't sword fighting. Only some of them were. Very brave of George to do this back then today. January 28th, of course we're going to be playing Eternal Strands. This is the second Strand type game where you are a woman hitting a tree with a sword. I love all the games that this reminds me of, so let's all play Eternal Strands on the beach with Norman Reach. February 4th, of course we're going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I love games like Skyrim where you're hitting everybody with a sword and dragons are flying everywhere. Dragon Age didn't have any dragons in the part I played, so February 14th, of course we got to be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows where you are a woman hitting people with a ninja sword. I'm really going to be focusing on the quality of the shadows in this game and, you know, how they stack up to the shadows from Shadow Generations. February 18th, of course I'm gonna have to be doing a video for Avowed. Definitely getting big Skyrim, hitting people with...
Chat, what's the game chat that I play and sword that I play? Chat, it's on the big games.
The sword type of vibes off this one. I love sword fighting to be in every game, every time.
It's a medieval game where you bridge a castle.
You wonder why they
chivalry.
don't do a Skyrim 2.
Well, you need a chivalry game like that. It's almost exactly the same with ranked game modes. 60v60 ranked game modes with voice comms and platoons and you can spawn in certain places or whatever, right? And we get actual leaders to go to victory and in a ranked game. Imagine in a 60v60, you're the guy who bridges the castle, goes to the top, and then you get the big thing, bam, boom, cannonball, boom. I can't believe it!
Which is coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 on day 1 confirmed. Did a February 21st we have to do a video about pirate Yakuza in Hawaii?
That's more down.
In this game, you play as a Japanese gangster who becomes a pirate captain that can create clones of himself, and then he sails to Hawaii and teams up with a giant boxing monkey. It does have sword fighting, but I feel like it has too much stuff that isn't sword fighting for this game to be successful next year. February 28th, of course, we're gonna have to play Monster Hunter Wilds. This is a very innovative game where you can choose to be a woman or a man and then hit monsters with a sword. I don't think they've done sword fighting in a game for a while, so it's going to keep things pretty fresh like Skyrim. In March, we're definitely playing South of Midnight where you play as a woman, you're hitting monsters with a sword. It's exactly the right kind of game. Then Switch 2 hits shelves, boom, we get Witcher 4. You're a woman hitting witches with a sword, but you gotta use the golden sword for aquatic monsters, I believe. Onimusha, I love it. We're hitting with a sword, ninjas are involved, the guy from Onimusha 3 is involved, Ghost of Yoti looks phenomenal. We're doing ninjas for a change and hitting with a sword, kinda like Skyrim. Then I'm gonna play Skyrim for the first time. I've never played it yet. I've heard great things. To me, it sounds a lot like Skyrim. Then Fable is coming out. You're the woman from Fable 3 with a sword, hitting people with it. It's what we love to see. Then we got Black Myth Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers from the Butt of a Swan. It's a woman-based game with swords like Bloodborne and Sekiro. Kinda got that ninja flavoring to it that we love to see. Phantom Blade Zero, you are a woman ninja hitting people with a sword. Project the Perceiver, now this looks really interesting. You play as a woman ninja with a sword, you're hitting people with the damn thing. It's such an original premise. Where winds meet, you're a man ninja.
This is from Cool
Yeah.
This shit.
And you're hitting people with a sword like Onimusha. And then I'm thinking we're gonna close out this year strong with Intergalactic. This is the new game from Naughty Dog, which is one of the best studios. We're talking Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, Uncharted, Last of Us. I swear, every time Naughty Dog steps up to the plate, they hit a home run. But for some reason, I started getting this bad feeling when I was watching this trailer. You know, we have a woman character, okay, probably a ninja.
But she has a gun though.
But why are we in a spaceship talking to people like Starfield? And I started thinking, I don't know, man. Maybe gamers were right. Maybe Naughty Dog is losing that magic touch. But then she pulls out a big-ass Skyrim sword and...
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
45.
A lot of soy boys on Twitter didn't get the point. They were saying, "Yo, dude, stop hating on women, dude. Like, dude, in Lara Croft, you play as a woman. In this one, you play as a woman. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with these guys. Yeah, good job, guys." And then I realized, wait a minute. These women are attractive. Hold on a minute. These women, I like looking at. Hold on. Did I cook? What? How am I an incel? What are you on about? How am I an incel? I think the women in those movies or those games are just more conventionally or more how would you say I forgot the word. There's a word for it.
I ain't putting you on the spot, bro.
Darren!
That sounds like Legos. Chat, guys, I'm thinking about a word, chat. It's not conventional. It's more, guys. It's like, chat. Come on, guys. I'm not going to today continue the stream if I don't get the word. It's not conventional. It's another word for it. Another word for that. It's more. Yeah, but it's before you put attractive. It's something attractive. Traditionally attractive.